Hello friends, welcome to WordpressAuthority.Org. Today we will be learning how to optimize your WordPress website or blog for search engines. Or in short, search engine optimization for WordPress blogs. First of all, we'll start with general settings that is required for a blog to be search engine optimized. Then we'll proceed to plugins required for search engine optimizing of your blog. First of all, after you've installed a blog, you need to go to settings and click on general. Here there are some aspects that needs to be filled in that would be helpful for your optimization process. First of all, have the appropriate site title and appropriate site tagline. Ensure you have the right URL for the site address and the WordPress address. Second thing is the permalinks. This is a very important and critical aspect of search engine optimization for WordPress blogs. Ideally, by default, the URLs on a WordPress blog will look like this. It will have codes or parts of code on part of the URL which would not be recognized by search engines. In order to make it understandable for search engines, we need to use a URL that is easily understood by search engines. For example, if you select the permalink structure with the name as post name, it would give such a search engine optimized URL. Such URLs are also called as canonical URLs. This is nothing but readable URLs. If this particular option is selected, that is the post name, for every blog post after the domain, the URL would be just the post name itself. This will add on to your search engine optimization. Let's have a look at a blog post following the same permalink structure. Let's randomly open up any of the blog posts that has been posted on this blog. Here, if you observe, when you open up a post, the URL is totally readable. That is, after the domain name, it is just like the title suggests, just that it's got hyphens in between. This practice ensures that this particular URL is readable by search engine and it improves your rankings for search engines. The third thing that you need to note is with the help of a plugin that can be installed. I've already installed the plugin. It's called AllinOne SEO. The AllinOne SEO pack is one of the most popular free WordPress search engine optimization plugin on the web. It has got 3 settings page. Let's go on to the first one, the general settings. These are the global settings that are required on any search engine blogs, search engine optimized WordPress blogs. First one is select the canonical URL. That means URLs will be readable. Second one is ensure that the original title is enabled. Third part is homepage settings. These are the global settings. Ensure you have the right title, right description, and right keywords for your niche of your blog mentioned here, so that it becomes easier for the WordPress to understand what your WordPress blog is all about, and this pretty much describes everything about your blog to the search engines. Here you have all the default settings as it is. You can leave all of them as it is. Now, while creating a new post, even there the all-in-one search engine plugin plays a major role. When you add a post, the default WordPress title, the default WordPress body text is all there. When you scroll down, you'll find all-in-one SEO pack settings. Here, you need to enter the most appropriate title, most appropriate description, and most appropriate keyword list. Once you've entered, this snippet or the preview snippet will show how it would look in a Google search. And also it takes care of important aspects like the titles should not be more than 60 characters, description should not be more than 160 characters, and so on. These are aspects that will matter when a search engine bot indexes your website. So ensure for each blog post you enter all these information related to all-in-one SEO pack. The third plugin I would insist on having is the XML sitemaps. If you have been a regular subscriber to the uh, WordPress Authority blog, we have already covered this. I'll just take you through that once again. The Google XML sitemap plugin creates a sitemap for your WordPress blog, and it's updated on a frequent basis automatically. Sitemaps are basically maps for the search engines to crawl your website in a structured manner. It will help them discover various information that has been published on your blog and index them promptly. So it's important to have a sitemap for your blog. The location of the sitemap would be your domain name.com or domain name dot whatever tle/sitemap.xml. So that will have a search engine readable uh, sitemap or an XML document for your search engines to read and index. This is how it looks like. This plugin also has settings to change frequency when you would want to instruct the search engine bots to visit your website or blog or part of your website or blog to update new content. So these are the three important aspects: the general settings on your WordPress blog, the all-in-one SEO pack, permalinks, and the XML sitemap. Combining all these aspects together configured perfectly will ensure that your WordPress blog will be up to the mark and search engine optimized. These are all part of on-page search engine optimization aspects. There are off-page search engine optimization aspects that will come again later. And those include backlink building, directory submissions, do follow blog submissions, etc. But as of now, I guess you have got fairly good idea on how to optimize your WordPress blog or WordPress based website for the search engines. Please add a note if you have any questions regarding the same. Thanks a lot for your time and have a nice day.